In Salt Lake County, preparations are underway to try to prevent flooding from this storm. The Canyon School District shared these pictures of their crews filling sandbags in an effort to keep their schools and facilities from flooding. District officials say no matter what Mother Nature throws at them, they've done their best to prepare.
Our immediate concern and the thing that we're watching most closely is a rapid snow melt down in the valley.
Very similar preparations happening just further north as Cache County leaders prepare right now for what could be a busy flooding season.
News specialist Mike Anderson shows us how they're lining up the resources from sandbags all the way up to help from the state. Mike?
Yeah, Dini and Mike, the big concern for county leaders out here is all the snow that's built up in the mountains. That's all surrounding the valley is at record or above record levels, they say. But ahead of that runoff, they're already worried about the large amounts of snow that's waiting on the ground. We can all hope for the best, that this snow that's piled up everywhere will slowly melt away, but past experience shows that's not likely.
We want it to stay cool, and we want the warm-up to be gradual.
David Zook, Cache County executive, says there's not simply crossing fingers, but rather preparing for the worst. Road crews have already filled around 75,000 sandbags, mostly for their own use as they get called out to help protect roads and bridges.
Every one of the snowtail sites that feeds into our valley here is at or above record levels. When that snow melts, we know our rivers will fill up, and we know there will be high flows in the rivers down here in the valley.
Sandbag stations for homeowners started opening up around the county and in many cities last week.
One of the best things people can do is clear snow away from their house. If there are places where the snow could melt and get into their basement, it should be shoveled away, cleared away, so that when it melts, it doesn't end up inside of their home.
Zook says the governor's office has already reached out today, helping coordinate when and how they can call on help from the state needed.
We talked about potential resources that might be available to help us if we needed it, and I reported to them what steps we've taken to prepare ourselves here in Cache County.
And while temperatures are cool here now, the water flowing at a moderate pace, there's concern for the possibility of rain in the coming days. And Zook says it's a good time to prepare, for homeowners to prepare before things get worse. And he says that if people have had flooding before, there's a really good chance they'll see it again, possibly even worse with all that snow we've got out there. Back to you.
Yeah, we've got all the warning signs we need. So thanks for showing us what we need to do, Mike.